And that wasn't them damn pimps. Sure the hell is. And every month, those kids will get their bread. I don't give a damn. He's still a pimp.
Play with some pimpin', man.
Welcome back to another episode of Big Church Podcast. The door's open. Church is on the move. Pay your tithes on the spot and stay away from short pocket thoughts. You dig? Hey, maybe back with another one. And, I always got the heavy hitters out here, We do it every time real big, you dig? Happy holidays to everybody out there. Hope you with your family, get them gifts, going out there, get them clearances, get some of that church merch. We got things coming up, man. You catch me on 99.3 The Streets on Thursday nights from 5 to 7, Cruise Control Radio, you dig? It's always a treat when players meet. And, we have a variety of artists that come on my show, and we talk game. And this young man right here, call him a brother. Can't call him a nephew because he's in his 40s, And Cruz had him doing 90-second lives and did a video for him, man. And real spiritual brother. And I like his music and a real energetic songwriter. Producer, got his own brand, 22 Visions out here, being everywhere with Monica, doing country things, what I'm saying, big things out here, The man shot me at Wikipedia. I was like, oh, okay, it's real, How many of y'all can say y'all got a Wikipedia, man? What I'm saying, a lot of people can't say that, but had to sit him down and bring him to the church. Man, y'all give it up for my partner, T. Rand. What's going on, T?
Man, thank you, Big Church. Man, I believe that this is going to be history making. We're making history right now.
Oh, man, I can let you sit down with my brother at the time.
Yeah.
Because you're a busy man. Because I seen you and Cruz, y'all had the downtown right in the middle of Broadway. Which, which, what's that, the marquee and everything?
Yeah.
That was big, man.
Man, thank you. Thank you.
Man. I love your grind because you're not afraid to put it out there and say I love God.
Yeah.
But take me back, man, to Chattanooga growing up in the 423. That's what they say.
Chattown, Chattanooga. Yes. Okay. So what would you like to know?
Man, take me from the beginning, baby. You know what I'm saying? How you get the your bunch of siblings, your parents, and we can go
Okay. So thank God for my father, Russell Gilbert, my mother, Terry Gilbert. I am the second born out of 5 of us. Mm-hmm. And my mom and dad, man, has been a big pillar of my life and an anchor in my life. And I'm thankful to have them in my life. I found Jesus Christ through my dad. Watching him pray. That helped me to understand, who Christ was, because my father, he would get on his knees, and this one day I was like, "Hey, Dad, why are you on your knees? What are you doing?" He said, "I'm speaking to my God." The key word, he said, "My God." And until I asked him, I said, "Why you say your God?" He said, "Until you believe he would become your God." So my mom and dad never forced religion on me, and I appreciate that. And I learned music from my mother. So that's a little bit about Chattanooga and my origin. Okay.
As far as your mother, she sing, play instruments also?
Man. My grandfather did. Never met him because he got shot by a policeman when my mother was a child. But she was telling me about he's a piano player, and my grandmother played piano on my dad's side, and so my mom would just always sing to me when she wanted me to go to sleep, or just sing in the house. And one of her songs was, "If anybody asks you where I'm going soon, tell her for me, I'm going up the yonder." That was like one of my favorites. Yeah.
See, y'all here clowning on the show. You make these folks mad. Can't really see on the show. But that's a beautiful thing, man. You had music in the house like that.
Yeah, always had music. And during Christmas time, we would always listen to New Edition. New Edition Christmas. Man, that was like a staple in our house every year for Christmas. So yeah, grew up listening to all type of music.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that. You know, you're doing the gospel or whatever. But I said, did you have some people like, oh, we don't listen to that in the house?
That's what I love about my mother and father. It wasn't a religious house; it was just a righteous house. My mom and dad allow us to listen to music and all types of music, and I'm thankful for that. And so I grew up listening to Michael Jackson, New Edition, Cisco, Unleash the Dragon. Yeah, if you know about it, you know. Usher, Neo,
right?
And then listen to Kurt Franklin, Fred Hammond, and so these artists literally shaped who I am today. From listening to Michael Jackson, Kurt Franklin, and to Fred Hammond, to Usher, and to Neo, that shaped the way that I view music, and that's why my music is what it is today.
Man, that's a beautiful thing, brother.
Yeah.
Coming up from Chattanooga, you say your mom influenced you.
Yeah.
Real big.
Yeah.
When was the first time you wrote your first song?
Man, I was 13 years old, and one day I will release that song. It was a song that I wrote with my mother on the piano. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they gave me a piano. I remember that. And I remember before the piano, I had a keyboard. My mom and my dad, man, they believed in me more than I believed in myself once upon a time. And because of that, I was able to continue to believe.
That's a beautiful thing, man. See, think about you say your parents, man, and that's a beautiful thing to have parents in the household to push you to what you like too. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God I had a praying mother and a good mother. You know, I didn't have my dad or whatever, but I understand, like, bro, if we was right in the hood, and they could have went somewhere else, but like I said, a praying house, a righteous house. We wouldn't, holy and thou house, but hey, God is in this house.
I did get my butt whooped if I got out of order. Don't get it twisted now. Oh, there was some discipline. Oh if I got out of pocket, I got that butt whooped. And matter of fact, thank God for those whoopings. You know what I mean? I would not be the man I am today without those whoopings. And so, I really believed in that, and I believe that because of what my mom and dad did, I was able to fight a lot of things I was going through with the insecurity of thinking that I should not talk about how great my parents was, because I was surrounded by people that did not have both of their parents. And so for a little bit, I would just try to hide that, knowing that that was a blessing in my life so that I can be a blessing to others.
Right. You have siblings also.
Yes, I do.
They sing too?
Yeah, my 3 sisters, they sing. Really great, really great. My brother, he's not a singer. He's just an entrepreneur.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's like my brother. Like, man, I love what you're doing, but
like
I'd rather cook for y'all.
Yeah.
He said he'd rather grill. I said, okay, well, we have a John Taylor cruise, and we'll make it happen. But you say you got your siblings and parents gave you a piano.
Yes.
And everything, wrote your first song.
Yes.
Did you know from the jump that you was going to be a singer or songwriter?
Man, yes. Just like my daughter, man. She been singing since she was 3 years old. Amore, get a shout out to Amore. And even my daughter, Isla, she's starting to sing. She's 1 year old. So yes, at a young age, I just picked it up. I remember me going on top of the table at our family reunions and singing to everybody on top of the table. I would go to the Waffle House, singing to people. So it just, music always been in me, and I just always music. I say this: music has been my rehab. Music has been my support. Music has been a healing factor in my life, and so I'm thankful that that God gave me that gift.
Man, how do you become so fearless?
Well, becoming so broken. Out of my brokenness, I was able to figure out the pieces to become stronger.
Wow. Yeah, man, because you being broken,
Yeah.
and music, patching that brokenness back up. Do you still struggle with that?
Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Because I'm human. You know, that's something I had to accept too, that I'm human and that I'm gonna have human emotions. I'm gonna go through human experiences. Right. But for me, and hopefully for others, you know, God is the reason why I'm able to still keep standing and to be fearless. And so I feel that without God, nothing is possible. Nothing is possible without God. And so that helps me continue to know that even though I am not perfect, I could be great.
On that one.
Yeah,
for real, man. That's for real, man. Because I think a lot of people need to get closer to God, but you know, these days it's like everybody, you know, is out for themselves, you know, and I thank you for being the person you are, man, and being your authentic self, because I think that wins at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I appreciate you, man. Like your story and who you are. I believe that us having these opportunities like this on podcasts, I believe that a lot of stories are getting out there where they were just silent. And so I appreciate people like you that have the platform to be able to help others to know that, hey, there may be an inspirational moment for you. And so you never know. And so that's what I love about what you do.
Man, I appreciate that, brother. And was like, you know, the junior high, I said middle school and high school years. Yeah. Was you ever singing like in talent shows or anything like that? Or?
Yeah. That was given. But I remember me singing at the time. One of my favorite songs was "I Believe I Can Fly" by R. Kelly. I don't care what anybody say. Like God still created him.
Right.
So I think that some people get so focused on people's sins more than they wins. And so we all have sins. We all are people that are broken. Yeah. And so I'm at that time, you know, Believe I Can Fly and Monica, I will cross the ocean for you. Okay. I love Monica, man. Monica, for you I will, man. Monica. So
she went to my high school, bro.
Really?
Yeah, North Carolina High School. Go Eagles.
Man.
2 Chainz too.
Okay. And so it was so when I got a chance to open up for her in Chattanooga, Tennessee, it was a blessing. We'll get a shout out to Greg Tony. He was the promoter that gave me a chance to open up for her, and it changed my life.
Man, how was that? Was you nervous? How old was you? You know, what age?
Man, I cannot remember. I think I was in my 20s, probably. I think I was in my 20s. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
See, Monica is amazing, man. She is her aura is like amazing. So I'm just thankful that I got a chance to share the stage with her.
Man, that's a beautiful thing. High school, going through that.
Yep.
The Chattanooga High School Center of Creative Arts.
Yep.
How was that?
Man, life-changing, because I was able to go to a high school where I can be myself and explore different types of art, like acting, dancing. And so I was a music theater major. And so it was that right there alone was like wow to me, when I'm going to a high school and I had a major like I was in college. Right. And so that school changed the way that I looked at life in general, because they was more caught up on the gift that was inside of you, more than just try to put you in a school and just say, okay, do this work and then go home. So we got a chance to travel. I traveled the world because of that school. And I'm thankful because my mother, a backstory, I was at a public school before I went to this school, and it was a teacher. I still remember this, man.
Was it Chattanooga High?
Nah, I ain't gonna call them out. Okay. I was in the 5th grade. I was in the 5th grade because I was in Center for Creative Arts from 6th grade to 12th grade. Okay. And so in 5th grade, this teacher, it was a black teacher. I hate to say it that way, but it was a black teacher that told me, "Man, you would not mount to anything. You are a dumb N-word." And I was like, "Wow!" Called me stupid And my mom found out about it, and she did her mama thing. Mm-hmm. She went and she took me out of that class. She said, "You will never go here again." She said, "You will be great, and don't you ever tell my son." She stood up for me. "Don't you ever tell my son that he's stupid, that he's dumb. Watch, he will become great." And then she put me into this performing arts school. I auditioned for this high school, and so you had to audition, and of course I made it. But what's crazy is years later. This is after I graduated from high school, graduated from college. I went into a local Walmart just to get some things, and I saw that teacher. This is like years, decades. I saw this teacher, and I told the teacher, I said, "You remember me?" He said, "Yeah, I remember you." And I said, "I appreciate you for the words that you said, because the words allowed me to become who I am today." So I want to give a quote to somebody and say this. And I say this a lot, and I just want to just say it on your platform. Your purpose outweighs your persecution. And you will go through adversity where people will doubt you, come down on you, but you're not what people say. You are what God has created you to be. It's great.
Yeah. At the end of the day, man. You
got to be great. You ain't going to be perfect, but you can be great.
How you find that strength?
Man, so for me, is my walk with Jesus Christ. Me being a Christian has allowed me, this is just for me, to get above the thoughts that try to get me away from my purpose. Because you get so much of people talking and being nasty and just being corrupt, and me having my faith is the only way that I can stand seriously. It's a faith walk, and that's why I have to continue to remind myself, you will never be perfect. I keep saying that, and that took me a while to understand that you will never be perfect, but you can be great. You can. How you do that? Because you don't rely your
understanding.
You don't allow your purpose to be based off of somebody's opinion. Facts. But God's promise on your life, and that's in the Word of God.
A lot of people, like, yeah, man, I hear what you're saying, but a lot of people gotta see it, feel it.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. It's okay. Matter of fact, you are the reason how they can get through. Mm-hmm. They can see it on you. And that's why we are the best representatives. So the people that are not able to shine, we can shine for them.
Facts.
So that they can know that Jesus Christ is real.
Yes. And that he is real.
Yeah.
Yes. Church on the move on that.
Come on.
All day long. Man, leaving creative school, go to college. How was the years of college?
Yeah, Lee University. Was not even thinking about going to college. My father, he said, "I think you should go to college." And again, this was a school that had like music there, and I auditioned again for this school, Lee University. Love the school, but at Lee, that's when I understood worship. I knew what praise was. I knew how to praise God, but I really didn't understand how to worship God and knowing the importance of that.
This is the first time I heard that. So what's the difference?
Well,
give me some
so for my walk and my journey, I'm gonna say it that way. Praise is where, again, you praise God, you thank him for all he's done. And for worship is knowing that he is your Lord and Savior. You literally worship it, because we don't realize sometimes we could worship food. We could worship those cigarettes. Yeah. We could worship that alcohol. We could worship that woman. We could worship many other things. And how you know is because what do you spend most of your time doing? Whatever you spend most of your time doing, that is what you worship, and that's your God. Yeah. And so for me, I knew that I had to spend more time with God. And it don't have to be you have to get on your knees. It could literally be like just having a moment and just
like
praying.
a devotion.
Just praying and then being a representative, like be exactly what you believe. Most time people don't understand, like worship, it could be how you treat people.
Right.
You know? And then how you treat yourself. And so, yeah, I started to understand more about worship, and that helped me even more, so that I won't get so confused on who is my God.
Yeah, too overthinking too.
Yeah, overthinking. Yeah.
Drive you crazy.
We serve
Kill
a
your
God
happiness.
serve a God that gives us grace.
Right. That's what I tell everybody. Yeah. We had a little situation like that. You know, a man was on top. You know, and then you know, you're not giving that man his praise.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, banging on your chest, look at me, and all that, because you know, shout out to Bishop Walker, because I listen to the shout out to his podcast too, Next Level Leaders.
Okay.
And every
I
Tuesday,
know you had a podcast.
Please,
everybody got a podcast. Okay.
Every Tuesday, like
all right, Bishop Walker.
Yeah.
I need to get on your podcast. I hope you see this.
Yeah, because you know, telling you really a spiritual side of being a leader. You know what I'm saying? You know, putting the word in and what you got to do as far as, you know, take it to the next level.
Yes.
Whatever. He was saying something like that. Like, you know, you're not giving this grace. You're pounding. You want the light, but you ain't ready for the light. And then you get the blessing. You lose it so quick because you're just over here look at me. Type stuff. You're not giving God his grace. Because Cruz will tell you all day, I'm like, look, that's what gravitated me to him. Because he was talking God. You feel what I'm saying? But he was talking God, but at the same time, I was looking at it. Because I know a whole lot of people talk God. And then you see him like, oh, really? Okay, let me stage left. Okay, let me get out the way. You know what I'm saying? So, because I felt that energy when we was talking together. So I was like, yeah, you come on, sit down with me, brother. Yeah, sure. And but I get it, man. Yeah, you're right, bro. Because now you just gave me some game about your praise and worship. You know what I'm saying? So I can put that in my repertoire now. So in college, get the bug like, hey man, you know, college is cool, but I want to be a star. When you find it, you know, when you had that moment, like,
So it's funny because I started wanting to be a, what you may call a superstar when I was like younger, just like a young kid.
Right.
You know, would see Michael Jackson. I want to do that.
Right.
See Usher. I want to do that. And then as I started, like, you know, getting older, start seeing like Fred Hammond and Kurt. Okay, I can do that and do this. Okay, I can do that.
What's my man? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, who?
With the, I love the way he sings. He
Oh,
passed
man,
away.
what's
God
his
bless his
name?
soul. Yeah, because
something about the name Jesus.
Yeah.
It is the sweet.
Put it in the comments, y'all.
I know.
Put it in the comments. You know, I forgot. God rest his soul. Because he can sing. You know what I'm saying? He really can sing.
Damn, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry too. Like, man.
Yeah. That's deep. That's deep. It's because like I say this. It took me a while to understand that I had a purpose and the reason why I wanted to shine. I think a lot of people, they don't understand why they want to be something, and that's why when they become it, it can actually probably destroy them,
right?
Because they couldn't handle it because they didn't know why they was doing it. That's why you get some of these artists out here, they get drugged out or they do something crazy, because they didn't understand that power that was given to them. And so I thank the God for giving me the time that I had to just get myself together, to be prepared and ready for a situation to be the light for others.
Man, that's you're right, because I know a lot of people, you know, they say they probably weren't ready for the blessing when I was 20. But they get older, they, you know, you tour, you went through some things, now you can hold and sustain what's going on. Because a lot of people get in their 20s and like, because I think Andy Murphy said that in his past documentary, like, had to bury 3 people, and then they made millions of dollars, but you had no money to bury yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's heavy, you know. It is heavy. Yeah, and then a lot of people in that business, you know, they store their highs at a high, then they out of here.
They out of here.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said, bro, I tell everybody too, man. Check on your people and
yes,
and make sure they straight, man. Because you say you had some dark times or whatever.
yes, I have. I had times where I doubted God, and
You're not the first person that told me that. Yeah.
and I think because again I allow my sin to become my identity, and I say that because when you are able to get above your sin that you're dealing with in that season, when you get above it, that's when things can be revealed to you where you can get out of that darkness.
Right.
And so I just want to tell somebody right now, like, whatever darkness that you feel that you're in and how deep that you feel that you're at, like how deep you are in, know that there is a light above. There is a light at the end. And as long as you have breath, it's not the end of your story. It's not the end of you. As long as you have breath, like, continue to like fight. Like, don't stop the fight. Continue to keep moving. And I know that's a generic saying, but that's a reality. You have to get above your sin, and you can. How? It's because God created you, not monkeys.
At the end of the day, all this
You
stuff
created
going
by
on,
God. You were created by God, so you can.
Yeah, you really can.
Get
man.
help.
Please get help. Yeah, and ain't nothing wrong with talking to anybody, y'all.
Yeah.
just being real because it helps. You know.
Yeah.
Especially somebody that don't know you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, get help.
Yeah, get help for real. 1999. Was it
99.
99? He was singing at the SEC championship.
Oh yeah.
How was that, man?
Man, that was one.
Browner?
Man, that was one of my first like big crowd. You know, to sing that
How you get that
to
gig?
that many people, huh?
How you get that gig?
Man, my mom and dad, man, they're like the GOAT.
Shout
They
out
was
to mom and dad,
yeah, man.
yeah.
It's like, you know, like Joe Jackson. Except for, you know,
The whoopings.
I didn't get all those, you know, it wasn't like Joe Jackson, I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
you
it
were
that
getting
way.
beat.
But you know, like as far as like that grind and that hustle, man, or like, you know, Tina Knows, you know, for Beyonce,
Right,
you know
right,
what I mean?
right.
Like, or her dad, you know what I mean, Mr. Knows. But anyway,
Right.
yeah, I had those type of parents, man. They would make it happen for me, man. And and I'll be there. So that's why I could not allow the legacy to die out when they reached their cap. Once they reached their cap, I took it farther. And that's why we're here today, because I took what I've learned and I took what I experienced, and I knew that I could do anything as long as I don't give up, as long as I get above my crap, above my sins.
Man, I love it. After the SEC championship women's and singing and everything,
Love that. You did your research.
was you like, man, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life? Because I had that epiphany when I did a comedy show, and then I went to an after party. I'm like, hey, I know you, and then it was like,
Yeah.
I got to do this for the rest of my life, because it was like a high that I never had. It was like just natural, like, man, I could do this, man. You know, it's something you put a smile on a person's face, but it's like you be in a church singing, you see that one person get up and
Yeah.
raise their hands of glory, and like, oh, okay, I got him.
Yeah.
When did you get that spirit?
Man, when I was 7.
Got it early.
Man, just like all the greats, man. Like Michael Jackson, you know, like Chris Brown, like Usher. Yeah, just like the great, like Neo. You know, start off young.
Do folks get upset at you when you talk about secular music and saying, you do gospel, but you talk about Neo and Chris Brown, he charged $1,000 a picture, you know.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But do you get like some flack off it, you know?
I just don't even know, because I don't allow that to detour me.
Right.
And so with that, I'm just thankful that my people are my mom and dad, and the people that celebrate me and not tolerate me.
Right.
As long as you got a group of people, man, that rock with you, man, everything else becomes just static. And so It's really more of me being okay with me falling and knowing that I can get back up and knowing that I got to have my filters. You know, when I listen to music, I have my filters. When I, when I listen to Lauryn Hill back in the day, oh yeah, I love Lauryn Hill. When I listen to those songs, I was in a different season in my life where I don't listen to certain those songs in the season I'm in right now because I have a beautiful wife and I don't need to worry about having a girl or a breakup. Hold on, what's her name? What's that song? Lions and Bears, Jasmine Sullivan.
Right.
Yeah, like that song, you know what I'm saying? Tigers and Bears, Lion, Tigers and Bears, like, man. And it's funny because, like, music can be like a roadmap to your life. And so for me, I had my seasons of certain songs, and some of those seasons are just gone as a memory, and I'm in a different season. And I feel like every artist have those type of music that can help you in your season because God created all of us. Yeah. He didn't just create the Christian artists or gospel artists. You know, he created all of us. And I think sometimes people get messed up in that. And matter of fact, God ain't just create the religious people. He created all people.
Yes, it is.
And so that's what I'm in. I don't try to be religious. I just try to be righteous.
Right. At the end of the day, man, see, that's what I think a lot of people need to do, too.
Yeah.
And be some righteous folks, y'all, for real, man. Because
that's real.
There's some people out here, man, that really good spiritual people, you know. And
but I'm gonna say this though. But I ain't gonna play with it. Have I had like different thoughts where certain people would treat me a certain way because of the things that I've done? Far as my music, because I remember me doing the same style I'm doing right now years ago, and certain pastors was like saying that that's of the devil because it has some hip hop beats with it, or it has some R&B beats with it.
But that been going on since.
That's what I'm saying. But I went through that as a child,
right?
And going through that as a child, that did do some things to me. But again, thank God for a great support system.
Yeah, your village.
To help me to get over that, to know that I had to get above that. So I'm going to just say this. Get you a support system. No matter if it's one or two or three, like it said, get a support system. Some people, man, that can guide you, help you when you are in your tough times. Not no yes people, but people that can actually help you get through.
How you find that team?
Man.
Takes time.
Like I said, it could be one person. It could be your grandmama. It could be your granddad. It could be your uncle. It can be. You just need one person in your life, but you have to be very careful. You have to be. I say this. You have to learn. You have to learn to have courage to be disliked. There we go. You have to have the courage to be disliked. Because when you have that courage to be disliked, then there are certain people that will come in your life. They will love you because they are for you. No matter what you go through, no matter how great you can sing, no matter how great a podcaster you are, right. No matter how great speaker you are, they just rock with you because for some reason, they just believe in you. And that would happen. But you have to have the courage to be disliked because we spend most time with people that dislike us. And so there's no room for the people that wants to like us.
Facts.
And so that's how you do. You got to get rid of the people that dislike you.
Man.
You have to get rid of them.
I got rid of a whole lot of them.
You have to get rid of them. You got to keep it. Look, you got to detox every season of your life.
Oh, yeah.
Every season of your life because you still have dust sometimes because of our sin. Right. I keep saying that. Like we attract what we go through. So you have to detox. You might have to detox every week. It just depends on where you at in your life. You trying to be at this level, okay, well, you need to look around you and who is not motivating you or inspiring you to get to that level. Fact. Because some people, you get to this level, you feel like, okay, cool, but I want to get here. But they like, nah, we want to stay here though.
Yeah.
But you say, I'm not them we. I ain't we. I'm I. I gotta go.
Yeah. Then say you're selfish then.
And guess what? Sometimes you gotta love yourself before you love others.
Facts. You gotta. That's what the airplane saying. You,
gotta
gotta put your mask on first, then help the person.
Yeah. So guess what? If I have to be selfish to do that, so be it then.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pray for you though.
I'm gonna pray for you and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Come on, keep pushing. Come on, church on the move.
Move, man. Come on,
hey, church on the move.
Yeah, man, y'all get that merch too, man. We got it out there. Y'all grab that.
Get the plug in. Yeah. Church on the move. Merch right now.
Already.
Yeah.
Did you ever leave Chattanooga and to pursue your?
Yeah, I traveled at a very young age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to like to Europe. I done traveled, outside of China, like to New York, and I've been all over, man. Yeah. I've been all over the world. So thankful, man.
So you singing background for people and everything, stuff like that too?
Well, you know what's crazy? That's deep that you said that. I don't think. Wow. I have always just did my thing. Mm. And so I didn't. When I travel as an artist, yeah, or as a music theater artist. I always traveled. Man, wow, my mom and dad, man, they really protected me. But I did do some recordings for people for some. Yeah, yeah. I always been doing my thing, like as a solo artist.
When did you?
But I had a group though. I did have a group.
Okay.
Yeah, so 22 Vision, my entertainment company, was a group before it became what it is, a brand, a company. Yeah, like it was. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was like the Destiny Child, man, or Christian music, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, it was amazing. It was amazing. My sister was in it too. But I knew that I had to take it farther. I couldn't stop.
Right. So yeah, because you see the bigger picture.
Got to.
Because I had to get away from people who just see the little.
Well, I say this. Not that I had to get away from those people. Is the fact that, life happens, mm-hmm, and people in the group, they had other life things, mm-hmm, they had to do in life. And life was lifing. And so what I did, just what I did. And that is pursue music full time and never stop.
But Rand, how you maintain that? Because, life be life for me too. Mm-hmm. But you still got to maintain the big, the main goal, because that's what I learned in church. Like keep the main thing the main thing. So mm-hmm, how you keep the main thing through all the navigation, being a father and having babies and still pursuing your career.
Man, knowing what is important to God, and then God will give you what is important to you. Mm. Like it says in the Bible.
You preach. You ain't gonna get that church, man.
Yeah. The church is right here. Come on. Church on the move.
Because you hit them, man, but what you said is true, though. Yeah, because you do all the God, man, he gonna give you everything you need.
Get everything you need.
Yeah.
That's the truth,
Facts.
though.
Yeah.
God said, I will give you the desires of your heart. No, my keyword, the desires, which you have to give him all of you. It's so funny because it says in the Bible, too, having a faith as small as a mustard seed. Yeah. You can move mountains. Think about that. And a mustard seed is this small. Oh, really but it's amazing that God chose the mustard seed, because you put the mustard seed inside the soil, it grows into one of the biggest trees in the world.
Right.
What that means if you can allow your faith to be planted in the right soil, mm-hmm, it could grow into where it needs to be. Most time we put our seed in the wrong soil. And we wonder why it's not growing, because it's in the wrong soil. Yeah. But it takes for you to understand that the soil is not good, or it's not the right season for you to grow.
Right.
You may need to just chill a little bit, and then, hey, you will grow.
You're trying to grow strawberries in December, it ain't gonna work.
Come on.
Yeah.
Or you trying to grow strawberries, but you got an orange seed.
Yeah.
Just know what type of seed you have. So if it's a mustard seed, know that it will grow. It just takes time.
Yeah. I tell a lot of people that, like, man, you just can't plant something today and then tomorrow thinking you're expecting a tree. This is not going to happen.
Nah, it ain't going to happen.
I think that's what I dealt with a lot doing this, people patience. You know what I'm saying? Don't have no patience. I learned patience years ago, and then I don't worry about stuff I can't control.
That's a virtue, so that's good.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like stuff I can't control because you keep my blood pressure high. Man, worry about this, worry about that. I said, man, hey, I can't control it, so let go, let God. When people say that, like, let go, let God.
I love it.
For real. You know what I'm saying? Because,
I love it.
You got to praying mother and grandmother, man.
Yeah.
I can't lose, you know? Because they're giving me game every other week, you know what I'm saying? And you talking about these southern women, you know,
Come on.
with Mississippi.
Come on.
You know, home of muddy waters in that area, you know, in the Delta. So, you know, they Christian all the way. So that's me too, you know what I'm saying? But, like, but I understand your story. Like, man, if you, the guidance of your parents and, you know, a loving home, man, you can't lose.
Can't lose.
Yeah. You can't lose.
You ready for this? And even if you feel like you don't have the love at home, you will still have the love from God. And the reason why I say that is because of my mother. And I'm going to just do a little bit about my mother. My mother grew up not having a father at the age of 5 years old because he was shot in the back of his head by a cop. Mm-hmm. But, I'm going to put that but out there. But it was a white woman that testified against the white cop during that time. You know, that was unheard of.
Unheard of, yeah. In the South.
But she said, I would not be a Christian if I didn't testify to that white cop that murdered that black man. Mm. And it was so we get so caught up on you know, the race and like, nah, man, it's humanity. And so, and then my mother, she couldn't handle that when, you know, he got killed. And so she, you know, she was going through some things mentally. And so my mom had to grow up really fast. Mm-hmm. Okay. But my mother was able to find Christ in the midst of her darkness, in the midst of the things that she was going through. And because of my mother, like going through what she has went through, she was able to help me to get through. Mm. And so the things that you're going through in life, your adversity is going to help you to build muscles in your life. So it's okay. I know that is not the thing that you want to go through, but just know that God sees all and knows all, and God always look out for the ones that trusts Him.
Yes, sir. Church on the move on that.
Church on the move.
Brother Rand.
Brother Ray, come on. Hey, we in church. He said, Brother Ray, I love it.
Man, doing big things. Like, I mean, when did you move to Nashville, Tennessee?
Man, so I moved. I was in Nashville in 2013. Okay. And then I met my wife. And then we
shout out to wifey.
Yes, Alexis Gilbert. We get shout out to Isla, our 1-year-old, and back to Amore. We you know, got together, got married, and then right before COVID, we had Amore, our 6-year-old. My wife always told me, she said, when we have our firstborn, I wanna move back to Chattanooga, our hometown. Because, you know, she wanted to be around family when we had our child. And so we did that. Me being obedient. Even though I was still working here in Nashville doing my thing, like being obedient, we got it to the house that we built. Man, COVID hit. Mm. But we was able to have shelter and we was protected. And so after COVID ended, we knew that we had to come back to Nashville, and we did. And we're here, and we've been here ever since. Mm. Yeah. But I was going back and forth, though. Like, I was going back and forth for a little bit after COVID, and then we moved.
2-hour ride. You know what I'm saying? Go down Mount Eagle.
We said we can't do that no more right now. So we got our house and built it. We here now.
Man, I love Chattanooga, man. Sugar's Ribs.
Come on, Sugar Ribs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man, because I think I went to a football game. It was for the little kids, because my nephew was staying down there for a minute when he was a kid. And they had the sandwich. It was a barbecue sandwich with the slaw on top.
Come on.
Like I said, it must be a Chattanooga thing when they put the slaw on the top of the sandwich. So it's like, man, shout out to Chattanooga, man.
Chattanooga. I love my city. I mean, honest with you, I love my home. Right? Yes, Usher is from Chattanooga, and Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, it's from Chattanooga, yes.
One of the greatest actors and one of the greatest performers, entertainers are from Chattanooga, and me, T-Ran, I'm from Chattanooga.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah, I gotta put me in there. But I love my hometown, and I'm thankful for my hometown because I wouldn't be the man I am today without Chat Town. Mm-hmm. And they still support me support my music on the radio. And I want to get a shout out to Keith Landecker, Magic, and Eric Foster for Power 94 and Groove 93. Man, they Bird Broadcast, like they always show me love on the radio. And matter of fact, that helped launch my career. Just for my hometown get behind me.
Man, I love it. 22 Visions. Man.
Come on, we here. 22 Vision, we here. Yes.
And what you got out of that umbrella?
So, I have a country artist we've been working with. She's on People Magazine. Come on, somebody. Yeah. That is big. It took us a while, but we got her there.
Yeah.
And her music's doing great. Shout out to her. That's Taylor Sanders. And then right now we have been working with other record labels, other major record labels. So 22 Vision, it started off just, again, as a group, and then as a group became a company. But me as an artist, when I became a solo artist, I wanted to have a music video. So I was like, well, shoot, I'm just doing it myself then. If I ain't got enough money to do it, so I'm going to do it myself. So when I did it, other people saw it, and they said, hey, who did that video? I did it myself. I knew I needed a principle to pay for my passion.
Right, okay.
So I created a principle, 22 Vision. It was able to pay for my passion. But I remember starting off, my first payment was a pizza.
Yeah.
Second payment was $100. And then it just started increasing over time because I got better and better and better to the point where now we have different companies around the world that calls my company to help them with their branding, with their image, with their whole commercials and for their growth. And so 22 Vision is now more of like a branding. It's still it's an entertainment company, but just a branding company because now the evolution of it, we're helping other people to stay alive and to get their story out.
How many years has it been? 22?
Man, I started in 2000. So it became a company in 2010. I got my LLC in 2010. And ever since then, man, we just been rocking and rolling. And matter of fact, we made most of our money during COVID. We made the most money in our whole entire existence and during COVID because people needed video stuff and they needed, branding and they needed help with that, how to navigate in this virtual world. And ever since then, me and my team, man, they got their laptops and yeah, we just rock and roll.
Man, I love it.
Making history. All around, for real, all around. And I'm just thankful. Matter of fact, this year, the state, Nashville, the capital, they gave me a resolution and talked about my company being one of the top companies in the state.
Wow.
So that if you put it is in Google. So yeah, I was like, wow.
Shout out to Bill Lee, man.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, the governor, man. Thank you for signing off to that resolution. Thank you, Governor Lee. Thank you.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
All them Lee trucks around there still making that money. Yeah, with them Hazmats and heaters. When the air conditioner go down, still making a check.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that was him at first. It's like, man, Lee Company, Bill Lee's coming. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, man. A lot of bread. What's new for T-Ran for 2026, man?
Well, I just released my single, Don't Stop the Fight. Don't Stop the Fight is out right now everywhere. Don't Stop the Fight. And so I got another single that I'm going to drop, and I'm releasing an album that is coming. It's called Revival. The album will be called Revival, and I'm going on tour.
Oh,
so,
man.
yeah, I'm going full blast, man. And I'm going to do some more work with Alex Cruz, with Cruz Control Media.
See,
yeah.
You said Revival.
Revival.
We need to go ahead and shoot the video. You know how the Revival, they have it in the grass with the tent.
Okay.
I can see the...
Oh, okay. Some of the old school Revival.
Yeah, give it to the taste. You give it that because I feel like, you get the old and the new. Because the old going to stand anyway. So our age anyway. But you get the new people, the young folks, be like, oh man, okay, yeah. Because I see revivals all the time, especially on the west side. He's be off 40th Avenue all the time. Like every other month they have a revival going on. So yeah, man. So we made you name it Revival.
Man, because of the meeting, I'm trying to see. Let me get my 'Cause I want to quote it the right way.
Okay.
So the meaning of revival. Here we go. So revival. Bam. So revival, an improvement in the condition or strengthening of something. And so in this season, I have been improving myself and strengthening myself to be great and overcoming parts of me that wasn't so great. And so I felt like it was very important to just name this album Revival because of the music is shaping what I've been going through and what I am getting out of. And so that's why Revival. And yeah.
Revival, I love it, man.
That question again, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna chop this and fix it.
That's good. Okay. It's good.
Oh,
hold on. I'm glad you said that. Hold on, God.
Oh, yeah.
God do things. Hey, that's what's up. Nah, God do things.
Turn the hair on a
Hold on.
Cause yeah, I'm in B&A right now. We about to get down to the down altitude. We about to land in just a second. Not as far as the podcast. I see. We're trying from Miami, so we're like, welcome to Nashville. We got 10 minutes.
Come on.
You know, destination is warm outside. Get some hot chicken. And enjoy
on.
staying in Nashville, man.
Man, this
That's
is
when you see the
good.
city. I love it, man. Yeah, it's smooth, man.
Hey,
'cause,
I appreciate this, man.
yeah, I appreciate you, bro, because that's what the people need to hear. That's why I'm telling Cruz, like, bro, I like real talk, not just, you know.
I hope this is helping. You know.
I was gonna
I
say,
told you,
I hope this helping.
I wouldn't have put y'all on the same
Yeah.
platform because
Yeah.
like he understands and it's like
Yeah.
he's the perfect like person to get.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Yeah.
It's telling me just, you know.
We talking about coming on a podcast, like a secular podcast.
Yeah.
Like this is the one.
This is the
because
one.
He understands.
Yeah. I'm
Then we
glad.
ain't cussing.
Right.
Seems like the next podcast we talking about anything else. Nashville and you know what the
love
hoes at, how the
yeah,
gas
what
was and all that old shit, you know what I'm saying? So,
Greg Vital. Yeah, I got to put his name out there. Greg Vital. He's the reason why Governor Lee signed that. Greg Vital. He's a Republican, actually. And so funny how that
Shout out
works.
to the Republicans.
He got all the Republicans that sign off of this. You have to get the majority vote, and the Governor Lee has to sign it to get this resolution. This was not easy to get, man. This is one of the highest things besides getting the highway. This is the highest thing you could get for the state.
that's big.
So if you put in, I'll send it to you.
You remember when you was at?
What was say
Revival.
revival, yeah.
Yeah, revival. Yeah.
Okay, I look better now, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I was
Okay.
linked in the seat. Why you named the album Revival?
I name it revival because of the meaning of revival. It is to strengthen something or to rebuild something. And so I feel that in this season, I am rebuilding myself and strengthening who I am. And I wanted my music to reflect what I am going through. And that's a revival, to become a greater person than I was. And yeah, so that's why it's revival, man, to become, because I'm becoming greater. I'm not perfect, but I can be great. And I also want to get a shout out to Greg Vital, because he's one of the reasons why I'm getting this resolution, because of Greg Vital and Governor Lee. So thank y'all for the
That's
resolution.
Big. Hey, man.
Yeah.
They said, you know,
From the state.
man, for the state. That's big, man.
That is, man.
That's big. That's real big, man.
Yes.
When you can catch your music and what are you doing and everything?
Yes.
Your tour dates, all
Yes, it is coming. So I think the best thing that people can do is just Google me.
that. Okay.
I'm thankful that I can be Googleable.
Man,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So you just put in T, the little dash, RAN. So T dash RAN. He might can type it right here. So just T dash RAN. T ran. If you put that into Google, you'll find everything about what's happening in my life. Everything.
Yeah, man, I love it, man.
Yes.
Thank you for sitting down with me, man. If you got any game to tell these folks before we head out, it's the time.
Yeah. If you haven't heard this, and you probably have, I don't know, but I feel like you need to hear this. Be in places where you're celebrated and not tolerated. Understand your value. Know that you have value. Focus on your wins and not your sins. T-Ran, 22 Vision. We here.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Catch me on Big Church TV. Big Church Pod on that IG, man. Rand, thank you for sitting down with me, baby.
Yeah, man.
You know, I love to talk
made
God.
history.
Yes, we did.
This is history,
yes,
right
it's going to
here.
be the one, you know what I'm saying?
This history.
Because we needed this before we go into 2026.
Come on. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So we needed this, man. Catch me, man. Y'all have a great year, man. Don't eat too much potato salad doing the New Year's Eve party. And
Come on.
man, Big Church doing big things, man. You know, Church Confessions. Cruise Control Radio.
Hey,
yeah.
I need to go to I heard about okay, yo.
You know.
Church Confessions.
I don't know if you know, I got my lady sitting with me on the chair. So I don't know.
She can just stay on that side.
Oh yeah, she was on that side. Yeah.
Stay on that side with you.
She was kind of a little money with me. Whatever, we just get everything. Man, y'all catch us, man. Catch me on Streets 99.3 from 5 to 7 on that Thursday night, man. Man, everybody, man, from Big Church to 615 to Cruise Control Radio himself. You know what I'm talking about. Catch y'all in a minute, man. This is 134. Church on the Move. Pay your tithes on the spot and stay away from short pocket thoughts.